Hello. Today I have three writings that I did when I was in Hawaii that I would like to read to you. And the first one is called Ode to Her Abode. The Bible says that God numbers the hairs of our head. Well, if that is true, I'm thinking that my head of hair is probably a full-time job for a numbering angel, because there's a new tally every day. Hairs falling out, hairs growing in. It's an hourly, minute-by-minute roll call. And if she also keeps track of the colors, why, there's white and blonde and brown. And if she tallies the length, why, there are some that are maybe 20 inches long and others barely a millimeter. And they are all growing every day. She probably has a system of measurement much more refined than inches or millimeters. I have beautiful curls, and I adore my hair. I love it as a whole, but does she give her angel blessing to each strand? Does she baptize each new sprout with angel dust? Does she speak tenderly to each one, smiling and coaxing it to grow? Does she say a Hail Mary for every fallen hair, and devote a mental monument to the spot on the ground of its passing? Does she tell of the glories of her gold and silver garden to the other numbering angels? Does she boast ever so slightly of its breadth and length and width, of its bounty and beauty? Does she sing her multitude of charges to sleep every night, and awaken them with the tinkling bells of her laughter at sunrise? Does she ride their glorious waves, reveling in the wild tumult when the wind blows them helter-skelter? I think she must. Otherwise, why else would I have such a healthy, happy, gorgeous, abundant, amazing head of hair? I have an amazing head of hair now, but it was even more amazing when I lived in Hawaii, much longer, much curlier and thicker. I will show you a picture. The next poem is called My Tears Are Precious. I don't know if it's a poem. It's actually just a writing. Anyway. What if every tear is a jewel in the treasure box of heaven, which you will use to decorate your mansion there? My tears have always been my prayers. Sometimes I cry tears for the people who don't know how to cry for themselves. Perhaps you need to cry more tears. When you are a baby, your tears make little sparkles and glitters for your treasure box. But when you get bigger and you cry for the grief of the world, your jewels become more faceted and precious. Only do not cry crocodile tears, for they will burst like bubbles with nothing to show for them at all. Once you have cried all your tears, they become a wellspring of joy, which fountains up from the midst of your belly and goes flying and tinkling through the cosmos. And last, a poem about my beloved. Today I have spoken with my beloved. Many faces has he, many faces has she. We have communed with one another. We have laughed together and even cried. Yes, also cried in the pain of sorrow, in the depth of sorrow, and laughed at the ridiculous and the sublime. We have plumbed the depths and come up in the shallows. We have made merry and danced with secret lovers. All this I have done in one day, and for this I am grateful. I have seen my beloved in so many faces today, and heard his wisdom and felt her grace today.